If you're anything like me, then you know the Christmas season is the most exciting time of the year, especially if you're an aspiring pianist. There's no better time of the year when you can just sit at the piano and play some of your favorite Christmas music with family gathered around, singing, caroling, just really enjoying the times. And so I love this time of the year. As you can see, I already have the piano completely decorated. It's gonna be a great time. So to share in that excitement, in this video, I'm gonna show you a few of my favorite Christmas songs at the piano. I'm gonna teach you exactly how to play them, what you need to know, what notes you need, the fingerings, everything you need to know so you can start having some fun at the piano right now with your family. By the way, it's Josh with Piano Frenzy, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos. We're doing so much fun stuff over here. Okay, so we're gonna hop into it, and I guarantee you know this first song. Okay, so that's Jingle Bells. Let's talk about the main melody first. We're gonna focus on the right hand. You're gonna start finger 3 on B and do like so. Then finger 4. So before moving on, make sure you can master that part first. Practice it slowly. Make sure that finger 3 is on the B, finger 4 is on the C, and then you'll be cool with that part. So if you look at the next part, it's just like the first opening measures of the piece. Then we finally have our change. We're gonna play finger 5. So an easy way to practice the right hand is to make sure that you understand what's happening in the opening measures and understand that it repeats in the second part of the verse. And then what you can do from there is simply learn the different endings, right? That's one of the endings, and then the other ending. Now the left hand is a much easier job because it's just holding chords in different positions. We're gonna start in G major. Hold it for a while. Next we have an inverted chord in C major. So all you have to do is move up those 2 fingers. Back to G major. And then we have an inverted D major chord. So you're gonna slide these 2 fingers, 3 and 5 down. Make sure you get the F sharp. Then you go through it again. And then finish. So that's the gist of Jingle Bells. Just make sure you practice it in small chunks just like I did. Walking on your right hand first, and then adding in your left hand, and then in small pockets, and you'll be just fine. So as you can see, Jingle Bells, really simple, easily one of my most favorite Christmas pieces, and it's one that you can learn really quickly too. Okay, continue on with the trend. Now we're gonna check out Deck the Halls. I definitely think you're gonna like this version. So here we are with Deck the Halls, and why I like this song, and we're gonna start with the right hand, is because everything's within the G position. So. That entire part is within those 5 white keys. However, you're going to need a black key now. So the F sharp, you just simply cross over finger 2, and then back under. So you'll have this. So when you practice this, just practice it very slowly. It's just 5 fingers down. That's all that first part is. And then up a couple keys, hop down a third. So that's how I think of the first part. 5 keys down, 2 keys up, and then down a third. Then I look at the second half like this. So it's just a bunch of seconds, but we're starting with finger 2, a third, more seconds, crossover, cross under. So that's how simple the melody is. For your left hand, you only have 2 chords. You have a G chord here. You have a D chord here. So I actually like to shift to the D chord because it makes it sound fuller when we do it. At this point, it's just about syncing it up. You're gonna hit another G chord there, and then the F sharp when you cross over, that's your time to shift the left hand. And then back over. So one practice tip I would give you is just to do this part by itself isolated. Notice my left hand moves, it's a quick shift. It's not a delayed shift. It's actually just a quick shift to the position. So memorize the positions and it'll go quicker. Again. And then maybe you'll start from the fa la 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 part rather than from the beginning, right? That way you can get enough practice repetitions just on this part. And there you have it, that's how I would play Deck the Halls. So pretty simple, and really most of the attention is on your right hand in this piece and not your left hand, so it's easy to learn this one really quickly. All right, and now to the last song, the one that I think you're really gonna enjoy, and it's Carol of the Bells. So easily one of the most recognizable Christmas songs out there, Carol of the Bells. Also one of the most creepiest sounding ones, and probably that's because it's in a minor key, although it's a beautiful piece. So it's simple, it's in A minor. We're gonna have our thumb on A, and your finger is just simply 3, 2, 3, 1. So you're gonna have 3, 2, 3, 1, fluid wrist when you do this. Later in the song, we're going to change the melody a little bit and have finger 5 be featured. So now it's 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 3. Left hand, however, never really changes for the song. So the left hand's gonna be on A, and it's just gonna play descending seconds going down the piano, just this. A, G, F, and then E. Later in the song, we add octaves to this. Now this is optional, but I would just open up to an octave and just go down, and then down, and then down, and then down. Now, if you've seen any of my rhythm or chord videos on the channel here, then you probably know that you can also embellish these, add passing tones, mix the chords up a little bit, and even change the rhythm. For example, you can go. So to learn to do that, go ahead and check out the other videos on this channel where I talk about rhythm patterns and chord patterns. You'll know exactly how I was able to accomplish this off this bare piece of sheet music. So the practice strategy for this one is pretty simple. Separate your right hand from your left hand. Make sure you learn your fingerings, learn your timings, and then stick them together. I think the coordination is probably the most toughest part. So if you have trouble doing it on the keys, you can always close this part here or find a flat surface and play it there in the phantom playing style. Then go to the key so you don't have to worry about hearing the certain pitches. You're just worried about fingering and coordination at this point. By the way, there are videos on this channel that talk about how to play your hands together more effectively. Check those out too. There's so many resources here. So one of the reasons I like Carol of the Bells is because it's one of the few Christmas songs that's in a minor key. You know, everything's always so festive and happy and major, but there's really a lot of energy and excitement you can get out of something, even if it's in a minor key, and this is a perfect example of that. Besides, if you start embellishing and adding passing chords and tones and different chord harmonies, I mean, things get really exciting with Carol of the Bells. So I hope you truly enjoyed the video. Make sure you check some of these tutorials out, try them out, and leave a comment and let me know how they're going for you. Okay, with all that said, I hope you have a great day, but before you go, make sure you check out these videos.